The night before I was supposed to marry Emma, she vanished. Not a fight, not a cold text, just gone. I came home late from a last-minute wedding rehearsal errand. Her shoes were by the door. Her coat was hanging where it always was. But the ring? It was sitting on the kitchen table like it had been deliberately placed there to hurt. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. Then I noticed her phone. Still on the bed. Still warm. No missed calls. No texts. Nothing. You don't just leave your phone unless you don't plan to come back. That's when I saw her laptop open on the couch. One audio file already queued up. Just sitting there with my name on it. I pressed play. And I swear to you, her voice will haunt me for the rest of my life. I'm sorry, he's everything you're not. That's all she said. No explanation. No goodbye. Just that. Seconds later, my phone rang. Unknown number. A voice on the other end said they found her car, abandoned, on a cliffside road. But what they didn't find was her. And what I found next, in that laptop, in her photos, and in the person she ran to, it destroyed everything I thought I knew about Emma. Have you ever watched a memory shatter in real time? That night, I still remember the smell of leftover candles Emma lit that morning. She always said scent set the tone for the day. Lavender, eucalyptus, serenity. The irony kills me now. Everything looked normal. Perfectly normal until it wasn't. The apartment was quiet. Too quiet. I called her name once, then again. No answer. No footsteps. Just the hum of the fridge and the weight of something terribly wrong sinking in. Then I saw the ring. It wasn't tossed. It wasn't dropped. It was placed. Deliberate. That tiny band of gold sat dead center on the table we'd picked out together at that overpriced furniture store. My stomach turned. That's when I saw her phone on the bed, screen down. If she was leaving me, why leave her phone? Why leave everything? I opened her laptop. One file. Audio. Titled, For Nathan. I hesitated. My thumb hovered over the spacebar. You ever feel like your whole life is about to split in half, and there's nothing you can do but watch? I hit play. Her voice. Calm. Too calm. Nathan.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean for it to happen like this, but I've met someone. He's everything you're not. Punched the air out of my lungs. And right as that last word echoed, not, my phone buzzed in my pocket. Unknown caller. The voice said, Is this Nathan Harper? We've located a vehicle registered to an Emma Carter. It's abandoned, on a cliffside road. But that wasn't even the worst part. He's everything you're not. What does that even mean? I sat there for hours replaying that one sentence. Over and over. Like if I listened enough times, I'd find something different in her voice. Doubt, regret, hesitation. But there was none. Just cold certainty. So who the hell was he? Because up until 2 days ago, Emma and I were making seating charts and arguing about wedding cake flavors. She was laughing at my terrible suit choice, and I was helping her practice her vows. Was it all fake? I started digging. Her laptop was the only lead I had. I searched her documents. Nothing. Emails? Clean. Too clean. But in her photos folder, tucked away in a subfolder labeled work stuff, I found something off. A collection of pictures. None of them were of me. Every photo was of a man I'd never seen before. Tall, scruffy, leather jacket, tattoos crawling up his neck. A motorcycle in almost every frame. Always taken from a distance like she was spying on him or obsessed. There was even a video. Emma's voice, whispering as she recorded him across the diner. He doesn't even know I'm filming this. God, he'd kill me. I froze. Kill her? What kind of game was she playing? And that's when I found the final photo in the folder. Timestamped just 3 nights before she disappeared. It was taken from inside our apartment. The man, that same guy, was standing in our hallway, near our bedroom, while I was asleep. She didn't just leave me. She brought him into our home. But what came next made that betrayal feel almost safe. What would you do if the man your fiancé left you for had already been inside your home, while you were asleep? I couldn't stop shaking. I zoomed in on the photo again and again, like maybe I'd somehow misread it. But no, that was our hallway, our floor lamp, our wedding invitation stuck to the fridge in the background. She let him in, or he let himself in, and I slept through it. I took the photo to the police the next morning. They said there was no sign of forced entry, no reported break-ins. And since Emma was legally an adult, they couldn't file anything beyond a standard missing person case, unless I had proof she was in danger. I told them I felt something was wrong. They told me feelings weren't evidence. So I went back into the laptop, this time checking the audio trash bin, the folder where deleted voice memos go before permanent wipe. And there it was, a second message, unsent, unfinished, but different. Emma sounded scared. If something happens, if I go missing, please, tell Nathan I didn't mean to get in this deep. In this deep? With what? With who? I dug into the metadata of the photo files. One had GPS coordinates. I cross-referenced it with a street cam from a biker bar on the edge of town. The man's name? Damian Knox. A quick search pulled up a criminal record, assault, possession, restraining orders. One woman had filed a domestic violence report 2 years ago. Now he was with Emma. And then the police called back. They'd found blood in the trunk of Damian's rental car. But not just any blood. It was Emma's. The wedding day came and went. No vows. No music. Just silence. I stood in the church parking lot alone, suit on, tie loose, staring at the empty rows of chairs. It was supposed to be the beginning of our forever. Instead, it felt like the edge of something I couldn't come back from. The police still haven't found Emma. Damian vanished the same night. No credit card activity. No phone signal. Nothing. But that voice message, the one she left me, still echoes in my ears. Not the one where she said goodbye. The other one. The one she never meant for me to hear. If I go missing, she knew. She wasn't just leaving me. She was running. And she might have waited too long to realize the man she ran to was a different kind of nightmare. I haven't deleted her message. I keep it backed up on 3 drives. Not because I want to remember her, but because it's the only part of her I know was real. And last week I got a postcard. No return address. Just 2 words. Handwritten. Still breathing. Was it her? Or was it him? Because if she's still out there, I need to know what she's running from now. And if you want to hear the full message, the one she never sent, let me know in the comments. This story isn't over.